So how did music go from this to this? During the 1980s, hair metal and pop music was very popular with their over-the-top outfits, over-the-top stunts, and overall party till you drop attitude, which basically took over the mainstream media throughout the entirety of that decade. Now obviously after a decade of seeing the same old shtick, people started to get tired of the fake personas that these rock stars and pop artists were putting on. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, a bunch of small bands from the Pacific Northwest just blew up in the span of 2 years, those bands being Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, and Alice in Chains. In the span of those 2 years, all of these bands released their historical records Nevermind, 10, Bad Motorfinger, and Dirt. Now these bands stood out for two reasons. One, the sound was basically nothing like anything you have heard during the 80s. The production was sometimes messy and very disorganized. But most importantly, their lyrics were raw and very open about who these people were. What you saw on stage and what you heard on the records wasn't just a persona, that was exactly who they were. And that level of authenticity really stuck out amongst the rock stars who were just trying to be rock stars. And the lyrics were very open about their own personal struggles with depression, substance abuse, and whatnot, which would later open up the conversations for mental health and substance abuse to become more encouraged. And that, my friends, is how the greatest genre of music was created. Now obviously there's a lot of details that I missed out in this video, but I'll be working on a full timeline of the rise and fall of grunge, so be sure to stay tuned for that.